Hello, one and all, and welcome back to Campaign 10, Divine Fervor. I'm your host, as always, Vernity Void. This here is part 15. We're at 1768. We're going to be heading to the 1780s, and that's really all I gotta say for the intro. I'm a little bit lower energy for this part, because I'm still recovering from being out all day. I was at a food gathering event in downtown with some friends, and so a very busy day, and I'm tired from walking around. I took a nap when I got home, woke up, played a little bit, and now I'm here. After I'm done recording this, I'm going to go to sleep, so yeah, this part might be a little bit lower energy for me compared to previous parts, but let's I don't even remember what happened in the last part, so if you want to know what happened in part 14, go ahead and watch that. Anyways, let's read some national ideas. I had in mind who I wanted to read some. Shit. You know what? We have not done Hawaii. The little guy that is just chilling and colonizing what they can and what they will. So, we'll do the third and fourth national ideas of Hawaii. The third national idea is Omani Court. While our subjects are largely Hawaiian, the Emir of Hawaii still prefers the counsel of his fellow Omani. Excuse me. While our subjects are largely Hawaiian... Oh, I'm sorry, I already read that. Cost of advisors with rulers culture, minus 15%. And the fourth national idea is maritime Sufism. The sailors of Hawaii practice a much more diverse and esoteric form of Islam, incorporating Polynesian spirituality, and have developed an almost religious devotion to the ships they sail. Morale of navies plus 10%. So, obviously, Hawaii geared toward internal matters and maintaining a good navy. Granted, their economy is not the greatest, so they can only support 19 ships. They still are very much chill and supporting their own selves. Anyways, let's get back into things. Probably gonna go to like 1790. Try and do like 20 to 22 years. But as far as I can remember, things have mainly just been the Mondstadt show for Europe. Livonian brand. Okay, so that's why Livonia is organizing. Mondstadt has just been curb stomping and just doing whatever they want to Europe. Partout stood no chance. They tried valiantly, but their defensive national idea is just... It's not enough. It was never enough. And then, in the Isles, Cornwall got some land back. Gaeldom gained independence because Partout was not paying attention to the rebels, and it's just even Salento was broken down. Salento was defending an ally. I can't remember who it was, but they decided to stick by their ally, and they paid they paid the iron price. The Brazilian Actemachi nationalist war. And Brazil is allied to Mondstadt. The Gurids they may be finished off by Muscovy, or they may just be brought to their absolute knees. Li Yue, who are you at war with? Cebu. You're attacking Cebu, an imperialist war. You think you can come over here to Cebu? I'm very curious if you can, because you're also at war with Sumuru. And Sumuru, they can give you a run for your money, Li Yue. Li Yue is one military tech behind, but let's actually take a look. Let's take a look. Who has the discipline? Li Yue has way more discipline, 15% more discipline. Sumuru has way more morale, 1.5 points of morale, and tactics go to Li Yue. So Li Yue is basically outclassing Sumeru in these battles. However, Sumeru, I think they may have the quantity advantage? Maybe? They are reinforcing Kamai. What are you doing? The Kutai Toyotomi Nationalist War. So Kutai is going after good old Toyotomi. These what's it called? Taiwan is not safe. It absolutely is not safe. The capital of Liyue is down. Oh boy. Liyue, you better get that under control. Because that war exhaustion is going to mount pretty quickly. Ihri is going after Lanzhou, which is right here. So they think Ihri thinks they can take on Polwo, and 2 military techs ahead, having double the amount of forces. I'm going to go ahead and say Polwo is a little bit under strength. Liyue's capital is still being occupied. How is that war exhaustion? Internal conflicts could be on the horizon, and this could be absolutely catastrophic for Duck's submission in China. I'm not sure how they really get out of this. Their weakest enemy, or their weakest thing that they can pick on, is Polwo, but they can also pick on Pangasinan is allied to Liyue. And it looks as... Oh, wait a minute. Ah, so Japan has joined Liyue. Japan is reinforcing a little bit here with Liyue's main army, so Sumeru's going to be losing that quantity advantage. And also, Japan has done a very good naval landing and is now besieging Cebu's capital for Liyue, basically trying to put this war in the bag for their ally. Like, Liyue, you better thank Japan for this, because without their help, you would be fucked. Like, actually, there would be actually no hope. Oh, Takigawa is allied with Polwo, I forgot. So Ihiri is at war with Takigawa. However, Takigawa's military is in complete shambles. They only have about 10 regiments. Also, Kamai is at war with Takigawa because Takigawa is allied with Kutai. Or was allied with Kutai. Right? Oh, no. They're allied with Toyotomi, and Kutai is going after Toyotomi. I got it. Try as you might, Sumeru. You're just bleeding more and more men, and Liyue is ready to get... They can keep going with Japan's backing. The north? It's probably gone. Japan, though, they're bringing up the rear. Cebu's capital is down. The war goal is dead. Or, it's occupied. Sumeru, can you take on the likes of Shimabara's army? I'm curious. No. Oh my god. Shimabara's discipline is just insane. I'm going to move back my microphone just a little bit. And then the morale still for Sumeru, but not nearly as much. And tactics, Japan has the tactics on lock. Japan is basically saving Liyue's ass. Guanseo is at war with Polwo. Yeah, the surrounding powers really want to divide up Polwo at this point. What is this war for? Tranquebar. And Tranquebar is at war with Sind and Muscovy too? Or no, allied with Sind and Muscovy. So, Muscovy is feeling the wrath of not only Salento, but also Satavahana and company. But what is this? Salento-Bosporan Imperialist War, and Bospor still has Muscovy as an ally, therefore Salento is at war with Muscovy. Some bad alliances, man. Some bad alliances. As in, alliances that subsequently get you killed. Those kinds. Brandenburg is no longer with us. Rest in peace, my friend. Yep. Columbia won against my boys, the Rocky Mountain Rangers. There's really no hope for them unless they get some sort of good ally. Which is unfortunate. I hoped that there would be hope for my Rocky Mountain friends, but there just isn't. Also, Mahafali is not allied to Mutapa, so I have to imagine Mutapa is going to go after Mahafali soon enough. Pate is somehow still alive. Semyon is supporting Akitemachi, Australia's independence. And the subcontinent is getting consolidated even more. Because Trankebar is not gonna, they are not gonna have much left, if anything, after that war. Ihri doing work. They still got a lot of manpower reserves, so they are not under any threats. Cebu lost their capital. Japan consolidates its holdings in the Philippine Islands. Toyotomi still down here. Denmark. Did you? Yes. Denmark completely annexed that Heavenly Kingdom tag that I forgot to disable. Good on you, Denmark. You still have some power behind yourself. Yep. Danish colonies there. This is New Denmark. New Denmark indeed. Japan, who are your tributaries? Kutai, Toyotomi, Hawaii, and Vononeria. I'm surprised you have Vononeria. But Vononeria is the most rebellious one. Six admin power a year. That's pretty good. Following crown colonies of Japanese Australia. Oh my goodness. Holy shit. Salento is going hard. Like, they tore Muscovy in half, basically. Like, what is this? Why would you... What can I know the reasoning, Salento? Why did you just, like, rip Muscovy in half? What the hell? The Gurids are at war with Livonia because, you know, Livonia's gotta expand. And yeah, my boys are just... They're taking blow after blow. They're getting rocked from side to side, and it's... I'm surprised Satavahana is the one that's doing the best out of my submissions. I didn't expect them to do the best. I thought they were going to be mediocre, but I'm shocked just a little bit. Also, Salento, what's going on over here? What's going on with your rebel situation? It's just particularists, but I mean, this is a lot of particularists. Also, you got Iran Shah separatists, perhaps, but their Salento's armies are all over there, and they have one army in the peninsula to clean up the rebels. Mondstadt allied with Gaeldom, the papacy, and Akitemachi, Brazil, or just Brazil. Sulacet, I think, is cleaning up these empty lands, and I think Colombia is too. Fontaine oh, okay. America is trying to go after Fontaine and for the reconquest of Havana, but I don't think you're gonna get it, America, unless you can overcome that 89 ship fleet of Fontaine. Did you bring anyone in? No, it's just yourself. It is just yourself. Foix, where's your capital? You are left to Bermuda. Alright. I wish there was a better fate for Foix because they were so powerful early on. But they got overextended and they couldn't reinforce their overseas dominions. So, It's just how it is, I guess. Ooh, Lebanon is attacking Semyon. Are you? It's also attacking the papacy. And they're... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The papacy is attacking Sangvesferi. Okay, okay. I thought the papacy was on defense, because then I was gonna wonder, is Mondstadt defending the papacy? But no. Mondstadt is once again going after Livonia, and it's just a straight up like, yeah, I want to pick on you because you're the second biggest power. I want to strut my stuff to the world. And in terms of just matchup, head to head, discipline about the same. Morale firmly in Mondstadt's favor. Tactics firmly in Mondstadt's favor. So, safe to say, Mondstadt is going to win this war. There's almost zero hope when Livonia has less than half the troop numbers of Mondstadt. Like, I feel bad. I feel bad. I think I made a prediction in the last part where it's like, I'm thinking that Mondstadt is going to extend to like Muscovy or Moskva by the end of this campaign, or by the end of by the start of the 1800s. I still think that's possible. I still think that's possible. What is this? The Satavahana Akechi Imperialist War. So Satavahana thinks they can go over to Akechi. I mean, you're more than welcome to try. And Japan is also going after Akechi. I'm kind of curious how much Japan is going to take, because they might take all of Siberia. That is a very real possibility. Ihri is in this too, and it is a dog pile. Oh, just that stretch. Whew. Hours and hours of walking around in direct sunlight. And having some good food. Had some fucking... It's like... It feels like state fair kind of food. And if you know what a state fair has, like funnel cakes and shit, that's very much what it's like at the food venue I went to. Also, Liyue and Guanseo absolutely tore Po a new one. It's this is disheartening. But Guanseo and Liyue, they are the biggest opposition to... Well, actually, no, not even opposition. Liyue is still allied to Shimabara, so it's not even opposition. These two are just doing very well. And it's so kind of surprising with Guanseo, because they got exiled from their starting location over here at Pyongyang, I think it was. But yeah, I'm just tired. I'm a little exhausted. I took some Tylenol. I'm gonna take a long sleep tonight. I don't think I even need to say it. I don't think I needed to say anything for us to know how that's going. Also, Part 2 is going after West Africa once again. Well, Katsina, Akan, and Mzab. Lebanon still going out straight after Semyon. I think Semyon should fold because they have less than half the troops of Lebanon. They're on the same tech level, but if Lebanon can get access through Salento or someone else, Semyon might fold very quickly. Take a sip of my water. Okay. Much, much better. Oh god, we're lagging a little bit. And yeah. Taking over Siberia. Ihri is helping out Japan ever so faithfully. And Koryak, they're a tributary. Koryak, if you become a tributary of Japan, you will be safe. You already have an alliance with Ihari. That's great. Just get, just bend the knee to Japan and you will be safe. Hawaii did that and they are doing perfectly fine. They like the arrangement they have with Japan. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Fontaine successfully defends their lands. They are now allied with Brazil as well as Portugal. Good shit, good shit. Cornwall still doing fine. Averton has no allies, but you know they're alive still. That's about as much as we can say. And yeah. We can watch Mondstadt just steamroll over Livonia. Livonia has no manpower. They have 300k on the ground. Mondstadt, over 1 million in reserves. And over 800 regiments on the ground. I dare you to find a different nation, a different scenario in this campaign so far where it just seems so hopeless, despite the numbers being so big. Ladies and gentlemen, the revolution has arrived. Holy gods, I did not think we were going to get the revolution this early. This snuck up onto me like someone with a fucking hatchet and just fucking hit me from behind, assassinated me. Yes, folks, we have the revolution with Consul Hussein Murad, and it is a revolutionary republic. Let us take a look. Lebanon, how are you doing, friend? So the revolution is still going on. They have zero stability, and their finances are perfectly fine. And if they actually, well, I don't think they can get this, but this would be pretty good. This would be pretty good. They're not even close to their governing capacity, but still, the revolution is here, and it's like it took root immediately. Lebanon is probably like one of the best nations it could land in or start inside of, because it's in the Middle East. It's in the center of a whole bunch of crossroads. I guess we'll see what happens to the revolution in due time. Akechi forced to be a tributary, and Japan has indeed taken a bunch of Siberia. Koryak, okay, there you go. They are a tributary under Japan. Koryak should be perfectly fine as long as they don't break the agreement. I think this has so far been the most successful Japan so far, because in previous campaigns we've seen Japans that have they've risen early on, but then they taper off and then they just slowly decline because like either the naval AI just can't do much, or they get overextended in Southeast Asia, etc., etc. But this is a Japan that is actually seems to have competent naval AI and is doing work in Manchuria, consolidating its gains, helping out its allies, including in the Philippines, and just overall being very competent in where they go and what they do most of the time. They don't need to be perfect, they just need to be better than everyone else, and so far the results are showing they're better than everyone else. And they're propping up Li Yue. Like, Li Yue disregards that alliance and relies on Guanseo instead. I have no doubt that Japan would be able to steamroll both of them by having all of their regiments here in Manchuria and Korea ready to go. And there's your peace deal. Livonia has officially... Oh, okay, no, they didn't lose their capital. Dorpat is still safe for now, but I think we can safely assume the next imperialist war from Mondstadt against Livonia Dorpat is being seized. Bosporus is still alive somehow. They are right here. Kind of reminds me, hey Anatolikon, are you still here? You are not. When were you occupied? Core 17 was annexed by Colombia in 1769. Rest in peace, our dear friend Anatolikon. Brazil is allied with Average Land still. Mondstadt and Fontaines to Lasset. Allied with Colombia. Partout consolidated a hell of a lot of West Africa. And Jesus Christ, that is a bright pink. Yeesh. Any other wars going on? We have a few. Aktimachi is Sufanburi is going after Aktimachi. It's an imperialist war though, so probably nothing gonna happen there. America going after Average Land, and Brazil once again. Japan, Aktimachi, and Kutai versus Cebu. Any of these imperialist wars against Aktimachi are just probably never gonna work out, simply because Aktimachi has their capital in the Canaries, and I don't think the AI is gonna sail all the way over there. Also, Tranquebar, I didn't call it out when it happened, but after that last war against Satavahana and Sumuru and Dundar, Tranquebar has perished completely. Rest in peace, dear friend. You will be missed in your massive building projects. Also, Aktimachi, the Moluccas are looking like they're gonna get more autonomous, just a little bit. They're already at 70% autonomy. And then it's going to be occupied by rebels. Alright. Vononeria, no longer a tributary under Japan. They have lost their original color. And they are warned by Japan. So I have to imagine old Shimabara is going to come down here and teach Vononeria a lesson about proper lord-subject relations. That's just my feeling, though. Takigawa is a tributary. It feels like they've been forced into that, but we'll see. Powo is an ally of Takigawa still, but at this point the exiles are just limited to Takigawa as well as Akechi, and I feel like Akechi and Takigawa are going to get annexed in their next wars. That's just a feeling. How's the revolution spreading? It's spreading throughout Lebanon. Oh, for some reason Hassa got released, and it is Revolutionary Al-Hassa. But Muscovy is looking to end that right quick. How much absolutism does, like, Mondstadt have? 85. Okay, that's not bad. That's below the max, which I'm kind of surprised by, but eh. You need to get that revolutionary zeal up, man. Also, one thing I wanted to check, because Mondstadt is nigh unstoppable at this point. Those great projects. Let's actually take. I'll slow this down to speed 3, but I'm going to take a look at the great projects around the world, just generally. Over here, nope, nothing over here. The Bok is being built up. Paris being built up. Versailles, you know, that good stuff. This chateau is being built up. This chateau is being built up. The Duke Canal is built already, so good on you. The stuff in Hungary, Biblioteca Corviniana, as well as the palace and this building. I don't know how to pronounce that. Stefanstum? Seems like it. There's so many fucking great works for Mondstadt to just sink money into. It's like, wow. Why not? We're swimming in money. Fucking Scrooge McDuck over here actually swimming in ducats. The Kiel Canal is already built. Kronberg is about to be finished into tier 3. What else do we got? What else do we got? Let's do a couple more. The stuff in Amsterdam is being built up. And in Antwerp, surprisingly, nothing built there yet. But over here in Brussels, the university is being built up to tier 3. So, Mondstadt is just making the monument builders of the world proud. Salento is actually upgrading their own monument. The first one over here, Santa Maria del Fiore. Upgrading any others? No. Anything over here? Nothing. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Over here in Athens, nothing. Lebanon has been upgrading the Citadel of Aleppo, but it's only at tier 1. Anything over here? Nope. Anything over here? I'm surprised. Maybe Lebanon just hasn't had that much money. The Pharos of Alexandria, that's a pretty nice one. No pyramids, no nothing. Who else might have had enough money by now? Part 2 maybe, but also maybe not. Mondstadt, hey, they're building the Mosque Cathedral of Cordoba. Jesus Christ, man, there's so much. Satavahana, are you doing it? Okay, Satavahana is doing stuff. The Golconda diamond mines. Actually, let's just go back to global view. This fort in Rajasthan being built up a little bit. Sumuru has Barakatra upgraded all the way, which is it's really nice for trade relations and stuff. And the Sun Temple is fully upgraded too. Very nice, Sumuru. That's what we like to see. Nothing over here in Southeast Asia. Borobudur. Nope. Ah, the Quanzhou port. That's built up. That's pretty good. Beijing. Nothing in Beijing. Unfortunate, because there hasn't been that much money, unfortunately. Imperial City of Kyoto is built up to tier 1, but nothing in Korea. Nothing over there. All right. Nyingchi, nothing. Registan Square, I'm surprised the Gurids were able to get enough money to build it up to tier 1. Shit. And yeah, that's really about it. Livonia has been building up theirs, maybe? They built up the Admiralty to tier 1 and the Kazan Kremlin to tier 1. And Trakai Castle. Or maybe that was Mondstadt that did that. I don't know, maybe. Alright, that's enough looking at the monuments. Because I know I don't do that too often, but it's... From what I have seen, it takes a while for the AI to really want to do that. And Powo just got divided up even further. But yeah, it takes the AI a lot of... you have to give them a lot of space economically and politically for them to want to go for monuments. And I kind of agree why, because it's a big money sink. But if they have the economy, they definitely will go for it. Guanseo Sufanburi Imperialist War. So Guanseo is fighting Sufanburi and Kamai, and at war with Guanseo and Liyue, as well as Sumuru. Sumuru saw what was going on. He's like, I want in. Give me some of this land. If I'm joining in, you know Sufanburi can't take all 3 of us on. And really, that's kind of the truth. Sufanburi's going to be absolutely devastated at the end of this. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Yep. I already know my child is going to die. Part 2. Whoa. Part 2, you think you can go after Mutapa. Which, I mean, you probably can. Mutapa doesn't have nearly as many forces as you, but if you trickle it in, I'm not sure. How's the revolution spreading, actually? Revolution is spreading ever so slowly into Salento. Interesting, interesting. Oh, and we got some rebels over here in Salento's Indian stuff, the Marathas. But really? I would be absolutely flabbergasted if Bharat got independence. That would be insane. But yeah, Sufan buddy, good luck. You're gonna need it. Rocky Mountain Rangers, good luck. You're gonna need it. And I know you're not gonna get it. There are even 3 military techs behind. This is brutality. Brutality. Alright, alright. Kabu. Not Kabu, part 2. My throat hurts, man. Shit. I should have brought more water earlier today. I thought I had enough, but walked around for like an hour and I was so thirsty. It was terrible. Always stay hydrated, folks. Even if you think you're not that thirsty, just always have a glass of water or something nearby, just in case. I also need to put some fucking lotion or some shit, because I got sunburn. I got plenty of sunburn today. Ugh. And you know who else got burned? Sufan Buri. They got burned plenty hard. Subaru took a huge amount of land. They didn't take the capital, but a lot of this valuable land that Sufan Buri enjoyed is now in the hands of Sumeru, including some nice forts. Tavoy had one, I'm pretty sure, and I'm not sure if there are any other forts around here per se, or if they have already been dismantled. But still, Sumeru profiting massively. Li Yue and Guanseo are just pouring in regiment after regiment. And what can Sufan Buri and Kamai do? Their militaries are defunct in comparison. Wait a minute, Sumeru, you didn't. You did! You declared war on Guanseo! You think you can handle Guanseo and Li Yue? Abandon that. Holy shit. I was thinking, if Li Yue joined, okay, Sumeru, you might be in trouble. But no, it's just Guanseo on their own. Sumeru's going in, and they don't give a shit. Interesting. I did not think Sumeru was that much of a opportunist. But, yeah. Interesting stuff. Part 2 has actually landed or sent in troops to Mutapa. And they're showing Mutapan troops what's what. I don't think Mutapa expected Part 2 to be over here in these provinces. And so it's like, wait, hold on, whoa, wait, hold on. We weren't ready. We weren't ready. And, yeah, Mutapa doesn't have any manpower reserves. They were caught completely off guard. And this isn't even Part 2's full army. This is just like a 50 stack with some follow-up. They're slow. Part 2 forces are slowly trickling in. But this army under this 3-star general, the 6544, it's like, there you go. Mutapa conceded defeat. Or even if they didn't concede defeat, as a show of force, and Mutapa folded like wet paper. So that was unfortunate for him, but a good showing by Partu. Their reach extends below West Africa down to East Africa and South. A little bit intense, if I do say so. So Guanseo, I don't know if they're going to actually have the military oomph to finish off Sufanburi and Kamai, because Li Yue pieced out of that war too. Sufanburi and Kamai might have just been thrown an indirect lifeline by Sumeru. What kind of 4D chess are you playing here? We got noble rebels in Japan. Do you have a disaster? You do not, but, well, I think you should deal with those 120,000 nobles. They don't look very happy. Also, if you can hear stuff in the background, that is people walking around and stuff. What else do we got? What other wars are going on? Pangasinan going after Cebu. Well, okay, no. I thought Pangasinan only had one province because I saw they had like the port of Manila, but no, they also have the that land in China. Mutapa. I think they should try to consolidate the land Mahafali has over here. That'd probably be the most opportune thing to do. But we'll see. We shall see. Wait a minute. You have allied the Knights of Malta. Mondstadt. Defender of the little guy. Monopolizer of world authority. I mean, am I wrong on that? I'm pretty sure they have monopolized old world authority. And then, yep. Kill my child. Do it! You asshole. Why, Colombia? What did I do to you? I think we'll go to like 1791. Somewhere around there. Oh, where did that even come from? Sumeru, how did wait a minute, Sumeru, wait. Where did you become revolutionary from? How? I don't understand this. Sumeru, like, genuinely, I'm baffled. How did you become revolutionary? I don't understand it, but okay. Oh, they have -1 stability. Maybe the revolution disaster was triggered and they just completely said, yes, please, make me revolutionary. Do it! I have no idea. I really don't know, but sure. A revolutionary Lebanon and revolutionary Sumeru. Why the fuck not? I don't make the rules here in terms of when and where the revolution spreads. Just I'm here to just eat popcorn and watch it all go down. We'll do July of this year, July 1st of 1791. And we can take a look at some army stats. Whatever. And that'll be the end of this part. Livonia now allied with Salento. An interesting choice, Salento, considering you fought against Livonia on the side of Mondstadt before. Anyways, one more month and we will end it off. And here we go. There you go. July 1st, 1791. Anyways, let's take a look at some military stats and then we'll take a look at the leaderboard. So, highest morale right now. Remember, the AI kind of defunds their military, so that morale goes down. But currently, America has the highest morale, followed by Revolutionary Sumuru, and then Fontaine turned Haiti, and then part 2, and then Discipline is has Mutapa at the top, followed by Shimabara turned Japan, and then the Gurids, and then Akan. Siege ability highest is Fontaine, followed by Toyotomi, and then Averton, and then Revolutionary Lebanon. Highest defensiveness is Partu, followed by Sulaset, followed by Umzab, and then Kutai. We'll do Army Tradition because there's a lot of 100% professionalism armies. Highest Army Tradition right now is Guanseo, followed by Partu, then Shimabara, then Heavenly Australia. I guess Salento took over the colony. And Kangaroo. What is the lowest Army Tradition though? Viti Levu, okay, that doesn't surprise me. And then Gaeldom, and then Semian, Cornwall, and then Koryak. Okay. What is the least discipline? Tell me that. Revolutionary Sumuru because, well, oh, they took conscription national ideas. Interesting. All right. And then Revolutionary Hassa, then Revolutionary Lebanon, then Malta, then Dundar, and then Gaeldom. All right. We got some interesting stats here. We got some interesting stuff. But I suppose we'll just move on to the leaderboard. So, in first place is Mondstadt. In second place is America. In third place is Livonia. In fourth place is Partu. In fifth place is Colombia. In sixth place is Salento. In seventh place is Revolutionary Lebanon. In eighth place is Shimabara. In ninth place is Revolutionary Sumuru. In 10th place is Sulaset. In 11th place is Semian. And in 12th place is Mutapa. That'll be all for now. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next part.